Hi everyone. This week I chose the book Thank You Amu. It was written by Oge Mora and it was also illustrated by her. It was copyrighted in 2018 and there are 21 pages and the appropriate age level would be 4 years old to 8 years old. So first I'm just going to give you a little summary. So Amu decides that she's going to make her yummy stew in her big pot. And while it's cooking, Amu sits down to read a book. And when she's reading, a ribbon of steam comes out of the pot and goes down through the window, down into the hallway, and out into the neighborhood. And then a little boy smells the yummy goodness out of the stew and comes and knocks on Amu's door and asks her what that smell is because it smells delicious. And Amu tells him that she's making her stew and gives him a bowl and sends him on his way. And before she knows it, neighbor after neighbor keep knocking on her door and showing up and asking her what it is, and she gives each of them a bowl until she's out of stew and doesn't have anything left for herself to eat for supper. Her neighbors all knock on her door one more time, and Amu is so worried because she doesn't have anything left. But the neighbors aren't trying to get anything else from Amu. Instead, they are there to help her and to give back to her since she gave to them. They have a dinner party, and they celebrate, and they dance, and they eat, and they have a great time, and Amu feels happiness and love even though her stew pot and her stew was empty. So I think a couple of themes that you can get from this book are, of course, community, since they all are there and helping each other, and of course, giving back and helping each other, since Amu helped them, and then the neighbors returned that gesture and helped Amu. So I guess one of the real reasons I decided to choose this book is that the cover really stood out to me. Her use of graphic colors and collage art. I think that this book would really hold the attention of kids just because of that aspect of it. It's got a lot of cool design to it while having a great storyline as well. I think this helps students kind of just get familiar with different cultural aspects and different traditions and that kind of thing. And it also teaches them about kindness and generosity and how important that aspect is in our lives to make sure that we give back to those who have helped us, or that we help others who are in need so that they can get back on their feet and get back to where they want to be. Something about this book that I think is really interesting is that Amu means queen. This from the author, she said this, and growing up, she used this word to mean queen, and she thought of this word, Amu, when she was talking about very positive female role models in her life. And the word Amu comes from the Igbo language of her parents. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You could talk about that and talk about how Amu is another word could be for grandma and stuff like that. So, and then the activity I had to go along with this was, it's called Add It to the Pot. So students would have different vegetables that you would find in a stew, and you would call out the consonant, and then whatever student has the consonant that goes along with a picture would come and add it to a pot. So if you said for M, and then whoever had the mushroom would come and add the mushroom to the pot, just to work on this beginning sounds and to make sure students know what's going on. So overall, I think this book would be really good. Like I said, it's got the really good vivid illustrations, and I think students would love to read it. Thanks.